Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're immersing ourselves in a really fascinating, powerful piece of ancient writing. It's the song in Deuteronomy chapter 32.
Yeah, it reads less like simple history and more like this profound moral exploration.
Exactly. And our mission today is to sort of unpack how it talks about divine provision, but also the, frankly, stunning human reaction to getting, well, everything you could want.
Right. We're focusing on two big ideas, the rock representing God's stability, and this character Jeshurun, who embodies a kind of tragic irony.
Okay, so before we dive in, context is key, right? You mentioned its background is maybe not what people assume.
Well, yes, tradition attributes it to Moses, but scholarship strongly suggests it was written down much later.
Ah, okay.
And the genius of it, really, is that it describes events like settling Canaan, the wealth, the success things that were future for Moses, but present reality for the later readers.
So it hits them right where they live, basically. Makes it immediate.
Precisely. It's not just an old prophecy. It's like holding up a mirror to their own situation.
That makes the opening really powerful then. Calling heaven and earth as witnesses. It sounds incredibly formal, almost legal.
It is. It sets a very solemn, covenantal tone right from the start. This isn't casual.
And then it moves into describing God's character. The text uses some really specific imagery, doesn't it? Like the rock. Why lean so heavily on that?
The rock is, well, it's more than just strength. It implies permanence, total reliability, perfect justice, integrity. It's that foundational safety.
Unmistakable.
Exactly. But then it also calls this provider father. So you get this blend of immense stability with personal care and creation, the one who established them.
Right, like a parent who provides. And the instruction itself is described gently, like rain and dew.
Yes. Nourishing, life-giving. Not destructive power, but what's essential for the land, for growth.
Okay, so you have this stable, caring provider. How extensive, how extreme was the provision described here? You mentioned it goes beyond the basics.
Oh, absolutely. The scale is, well, kind of shocking. The text says they were riding the high places of the earth. That's an image of total victory, dominance.
Control.
Yes. But then it gets into daily life, and this is where it becomes almost unbelievable. It mentions getting honey from the rock and oil from the flinty rock.
Wait, honey from rock, oil from stone? That sounds
No,
impossible.
it's meant to. It signifies provision that completely defies natural limits, abundance coming from nowhere, essentially.
And not just survival food either. It lists luxuries.
The best stuff.
Mhm.
Curds, lamb fat, the absolute finest wheat, rich red wine, top quality everything.
Wow.
And there's a fascinating detail, the mention of Bashan. Bashan was known for being incredibly fertile, one of the richest regions.
Okay.
But Bashan was settled much, much later than Moses' time. So this confirms the song isn't just about desert manna. It's describing the full-blown prosperity after they'd conquered and settled Canaan, the peak of their success.
They literally had it all. Which makes what happens next in verse 15 feel like such whiplash. The whole narrative just flips.
It's immediate and devastating. The blessing itself becomes the trigger for betrayal.
And the betrayer is called Jeshurun. You mentioned irony earlier. This name means the upright one, right? That feels deliberate.
It's incredibly pointed, a deeply ironic name for Israel in this moment. The text uses this core metaphor. Jeshurun grew fat and kicked.
Grew fat and kicked, like an animal.
Exactly like a well-fed animal kicking its owner, the very source of its comfort and food. The prosperity becoming fattened, thick, and sleek led directly to arrogance, to forgetting.
So they turned their backs.
Completely. They scorned the rock of salvation, the very source of everything, and turned to strange gods, described as demons or new gods their ancestors never knew.
So it wasn't the stuff, the blessing itself, that was the problem?
No, not inherently. The issue was the response to the blessing. Material success bred this spiritual pride, this fatal forgetfulness.
Amnesia, like you said, success without memory.
That's the core tragedy the song explores. It's quite painful.
So, bringing this ancient text forward, what does it ask of us, today? It feels like a pretty sharp mirror for our own lives, our own comforts.
It really does. It leaves you with a rather provocative question, I think.
Which is?
If the greatness of the blessing, whatever form that takes for you, maybe knowledge or comfort, security, wealth, if that just becomes a reason for ingratitude, for forgetting the source, has the whole point been lost?
Does getting more bring you closer, or does it build a wall? Like Jeshurun's fatness almost became a barrier.
Does it build a wall of pride, of self-sufficiency, of forgetting? That's the challenge it throws down.
Something to